What is up, guys? Welcome to Bro Beats. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a Mick Jenkins type beat. All right, so this is gonna be more of a hip-hop type of style. All right, so I already have these chopped, as you can see, but I'm gonna show you how to actually chop a sample if you don't know how. So what you want to do is click on the sample or drag it in, right click, go to edit, it's simple stuff. All right, right click, format, edit properties. Tempo sync is what you want to click, so it's synced to your tempo. All right, we're in halftime, as you can see, and then from here you just want to chop and find a good chop. So you can like zoom in, you can kind of put it there, and these transients, which are like these spikes, are kind of what you want to look for if you don't know what to look for. This will help you kind of like loop the sample. So I'm gonna play it. So right here, you can put it right before this one, and then you want to click here to send it in the playlist. And then all I did for these, I just kept doing this. All right, you can see this one loops, and then I'll put it in the playlist. All right, so I'm gonna delete that, and I'm gonna just show you how to place it. So you can see this is off, this is not on the grid. So double click it, go to this time knob, right click, and go to 2 bars. All right, depending on how long this sample will be, you might have to do 4 bars or 2 bars. We're on 2 bars, so this will loop, over and over. All right. So use of mine, I'm gonna just mute some of these, and then let's put this in the playlist. All we need to do is the drums. All right, because this is more of a sampling type of tutorial. So let's go here. I'm gonna put a kick in here. All right, and then what you want to do, the difference, you want to put this swing. All right, put this swing at about 33%. That's my like sweet spot. All right, I think if you go anything above 50, it's gonna get too crazy. So anything below 50, I think is good, because anything below maybe like 30, I don't think you can necessarily hear like the difference. Well, that's just me. So 33 is a sweet spot for me. It's 1/3 of it, so that'll get you your swing. So next thing, I'm gonna put this snare here. All right, let's turn this up, and then let me see. Why is this not playing? Oh, okay, let's delete that. All right, so here we go. This is just the basic pattern. All right, you can see the beat is pretty much done, but that's what you want to do when you sample. You don't want to do too much. All right, so let's just layer these. These are stock sounds, all right, from the packs and FL Studio. So let's just layer all of these. I'm not sure which ones. All right, yeah. So let's just layer these and see what that sounds like. All right, now let's put a snare somewhere. Let's try to find a good place. All right, so we got that in. With this, everything's gonna have a lot of swing or bounce or whatever, just because of this. All right, so you can pretty much put anything anywhere. So I'm just gonna continue just listening to where I want to put things. All right, so let's turn the velocity up. All right, just so it's hitting, and then let's take that out. So next thing we want to do is get the let's see, hi-hats. All right, So with the hi-hats, I'm gonna right click, fill each 2 steps. And this is the easiest thing you can do for like hip hop beats and stuff. And how do you get rid of the ghost notes? We'll just keep them. So I'm gonna highlight these and I'm just going to pull them like that. So next thing I'm gonna do is highlight every other one. I'm gonna hold Control and Shift and just drag and highlight every other. All right, I'm gonna shrink it down. Next thing I'm gonna do is Alt, and about halfway of the first one, the green one, about halfway, and then I'm gonna hold, what am I holding? Hold Shift and drag these over, and then halfway of the second one that we did. Okay, so that's very simple, and it's gonna create like that hip hop vibe to it. All right, so here we go. Let's start it over. All right, and what you want to do when you're picking samples and stuff, you want the sample to help you. Like when I chop these, I pick sounds that have like percussion in it already. As you can see, some of the sounds aren't in this, drum pattern, so I can just listen to that. Like you can hear that open hat, so it's kind of helping me, So now I'm gonna do these shakers. And this is a pattern I just do for my shakers. I just do something like this, right? And then maybe like something like that. That's just what I do all the time for my shakers. You can do something different, but I'm gonna just do that. I'm probably gonna have to turn these down. All right, so you can't really hear them that much anyway. So I'm gonna copy it and then paste it over there. Copy that and paste it over there. So that should just fill in the background a little bit more. So let's turn these down. So here you go. All right, and now the next part, since the samples, you have your sample chopped and everything, you can, let me make sure this is on. You can come in here and chop more, okay, if you want, but I'm not gonna do that because you could spend all day explaining and doing that. So I'm just keep it as is. And next thing I'm gonna do after I do the effects, I'm gonna figure out where I want to, what I want for the hook and for the verse. Okay, let's put these effects on. So I have these loaded up. Obviously mixing and compression and all this stuff, but these are the effects that I want to show you. This is like a halftime effect. You can use this at the end. All right, just give you some ideas of what kind of stuff you can use. So I'm gonna play that and show you what that sounds like. Oh yeah, and this is my, why is this? There we go. This is my EQ. This is just to boost the bass. All right, because the bass line in here is fine the way it is. I don't need to add any. So I'm just boosting the bass. All right, and then just some parts. All right, but you don't need this. As you can see, I already had it off. And then this is to just compress it a little bit. Probably should do a little bit more, but who cares? All right, so there you have it. And then the halftime. All right, simple. We can use that at the end. All right, so what is this? This is a filter. All right, this is something that I hear in a lot of like hip hop beats. It's like this kind of OVO filter or whatever. I would say that's good for the verse. Okay, if you want to leave more room for the rapper or whatever, then you can put a filter over it. That way you can hear the melody of the sample, but not so much like this. All right, a low point in the song, and then I have this one, This is a gate that I made. All right, I don't think I have a name for it. So as you can see, it's all messed up, but I just wanted to make it a little better. So this is what this is gonna sound like. All right, it could use some work, but just wanted to show you, some effects you could use. And I'm not gonna use this at full throttle. I'm just gonna, probably use it like that. So next thing, let's just put this in a playlist. Try to find what we want to use for the hook. Turn that down. All right, so I'm gonna use this as a hook. So I'm gonna double that, put that at the top, probably take that out. And let me just organize this real quick. Okay, let's pull these drums here. That might be a little bit too much, but we'll deal with it. You can switch them around, do what you want. I'm just trying to do some quick. All right. So now we can actually split this by channel. Okay. I think there's a better way to do that. Okay, so let's pull this down. And I'm gonna take this crash and I'm actually delete that and pull it out. I probably should have thought about this before I did that. I'm gonna make another one, make unique, and then I'm gonna reverse it. Okay, and just kind of mesh it with that, so it's kind of like a rise. Make sure that's actually okay. Let's turn that one down, and it should sound like that. It should sound something like that. All right. So let's pull this in the playlist. All right, so I went ahead and just mixed it real quick just so it's not peaking and doesn't mess up your, speakers and stuff. So what I just went ahead and did and just put these effects in the playlist. And I just kind of want to show you what you can use. I took out the gate because I just didn't like it. I just decided I didn't want it. So how you put these in the playlist, you just right click and go to create automation clip, and it will pop up here. And then for this one, all I did was just this, this is pretty simple stuff. I have full tutorials on this stuff. So I'm gonna take that out and just make sure I'm gonna delete that. All right, and I'm just show these effects and how you can use them, like kind of what shapes you can use. And then I'm gonna play the beat, and then I have a kick. I just took out some of the kicks for the verse, All right, so I'm gonna just play this beat through and end the video. All right, so that's pretty much it. You can see the effects I kind of use and stuff and how I use them. I'll probably use this at the end. But that's pretty much it. You know, just a simple version of it. Obviously, I would do more. I would, you know, think about where I want to put stuff and do more effects and stuff. But this is just a tutorial, you know, just to show you, to get the point across. So hopefully you liked this tutorial. Hopefully it was helpful. Hopefully you learned anything. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.